Hello everybody, my name is Roy Harding and I'm very proud to be the new president of Softline International Group. This is a really exciting time for us. It's a great company that I'm joining, and just as importantly, it's a great group of individuals. The journey ahead is going to be very exciting, it's going to be very challenging, and I hope we can have a lot of fun on the way. I want to just say a little bit about my background so that you understand me a little bit better, and when I visit you or when I see you, you will know me a little bit and hopefully be comfortable in this environment. I started my career as a teacher a long time ago. For 5 years I was a physical education teacher at a school in the UK. And then after 5 years I decided to change profession and I joined the business world. I joined a US technology company and I was with that company for some 33 years. The first 13 years of that were in the UK. I did a variety of roles, sales roles, marketing roles, managing partners, and my last role was actually running the UK company from its partner network. After that, I then spent the next 20 years working in the international side of the US tech company. It started in the Middle East and Africa. I was the marketing director for Middle East and Africa. Then I became the general manager for that area. And then I joined what was called the developing markets. And the developing markets effectively was everything outside of Europe, the US and Asia. So I had a lot of experience dealing with India, Russia, Eastern Europe, all of Africa, Mexico, Brazil, Latin America, and the Caribbean. Always in an operational role, and I ran that for about 10 years. And then finally my last role was actually to work with the Japanese. The company I worked for had a joint venture partnership with a Japanese company called Fujifilm, and I was on the board of that company, which was the joint venture that covered all of Asia. So again, I've learned a lot about the variable cultures, dynamics, the marketplaces, and I have to tell you that I'm really excited to be working on those markets again. I think we're very fortunate to be able to every day come to work in such a richly diverse and cultural backgrounds, and it's a really exciting and dynamic opportunity for all of us. In terms of my own management style, I try to be very open. I'm very transparent. I communicate openly with all of my employees, all of my direct reports. I think it's really important that everybody understands what it is that we're trying to do within the organization and the key role that they play in that organization. We tend to operate through hierarchical structures, but in all honesty, we should all feel comfortable at whatever level we deal within the organization structure. I'm very happy to speak to anybody in the company. When I travel, I'll be having one-to-ones with people, I'll be having round tables with people, and I want to hear your views and your thoughts on how we can do better. You know, we have many challenges that we have to face, and it's important that you feel that you can contribute and make a difference to the success of our organization. I try to be professional. If you haven't already identified, I'm English. I try to be very calm and organized. Timekeeping is really important, and most importantly, I do what I say. If I can't do it, I won't say it. So if I say I'm going to do something, then I do it. And that's something that I look for in all of the people that work for me and with me. I would much rather understand why somebody cannot do something and try to help them solve that than for them to tell me something which is never going to happen. Hopefully you will see that in action as we get to know each other a little bit better. I also believe the only way that we achieve things is through a team environment. We can have strong leaders, we can have strong individuals, But in reality, we don't achieve unless the team achieves. Because of my sporting background, I played a lot of rugby and a rather silly English game called cricket. You can play really well as an individual, but the team can still lose. And that doesn't mean a lot. You can play really badly and the team can still win as long as you do your part. So it's a really important concept that I'm hoping you can relate to. The team has to be successful in order for us to achieve the objectives that we want to achieve. In terms of Softline, this is a great company. Sometimes you work in a company and you take it for granted. I've worked in another company, I've looked at Softline from the outside, and I think it's a really exciting future for this organization, both in terms of Russia and the CIS countries, but also in International Group in particular. We have very professional people, we have strong IT offerings, and we're relevant to the challenges that are facing our customers today. And that recipe has to be a successful one in order for us to grow and develop our business in the way that we want to. And in terms of my goals or my aims, are not specific objectives, they're not specific KPIs as yet, but I believe in keeping things really simple. And there's two simple things that I'm looking to achieve while I take leadership of this organization. Firstly, I want to deliver profitable revenue growth to the organization. It sounds straightforward, but there's a lot of work and a lot of planning and a lot of dedication that needs to happen in order for us to do that. So we need to deliver profitable revenue growth to the organization. And then in turn, we have to deliver the financial plan. And that's a balanced plan. It's no good just delivering one aspect of the plan. We have to deliver in all areas of the plan. And if we can do that, we create an environment, I guarantee you, that you will feel very proud to both work in and be rewarded in. Very straightforward. Profitable revenue growth and deliver the financial plan. And you will hear more and more about the detail of that over the next several weeks, months, and years, as it were. So, specifically though, how do we do that? Clearly we have two pillars of our business. We have a Microsoft business, and I'm going to keep it simple and say a non-Microsoft business. When I focus on the Microsoft business, this is a really important strategic partner of ours. We have great relationships with them. We have strong dependence on each other, and it's really important that we put the right focus on that Microsoft business. And within that, there are two areas. One, we have existing customers, and we have to love our customers. We have to be all over our customers, looking for new opportunities. So they're existing customers, but we want to sell more to our existing customers. And then clearly we want to make more customers into Microsoft customers. So a real focus on that key element of our business. And then obviously the non-Microsoft business, just as important to us. It's not as big, but it's just as important. So as we grow and develop, we need to grow and develop the non-Microsoft business as well. And then the next point would be about people. I said at the beginning, I firmly believe I'm people-oriented. I want people to be motivated. I want people to feel that they can make a difference. And leadership. Leadership sets the path for us all to work towards. Leadership gives us clear direction about what we should be doing. And so over the next few weeks and months, you'll hear more and more about our plans, what we're looking to do. We'll communicate openly with you. This is about continuity. It's not about revolution. We've got a good organization. I want to make it a great organization. So be proud of all of the achievements that you've had up to now, and then let us work a plan and find a way to move us to the next level and become the truly great company that I believe we can be. So my ask of you is very simple. Stay focused. Change sometimes causes disruption. People lose focus on the things that they're supposed to be doing. If you're not sure, just focus on your KPIs. That's what we ask you to do. You deliver in the first quarter, and we will have a great start to the year. If we don't deliver in the first quarter, it becomes an uphill task. We start taking actions that we don't like taking, and it creates an environment that becomes more difficult. And we don't want to do that. So simply my ask of you, stay focused. have energy, have excitement, have a great start to the year, because that will set the tone for the rest of the year. So good luck. I look forward to meeting you all in person, and I'm really excited about this opportunity. Thank you very much.